If you have a Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 6-14 IKB, and in the device manager you have this missing PCI device and unknown device, here's how you fix it. So what you do is you right click or press and hold on the PCI device, right? We're going to go to properties. Sorry, it's clunky here. Their keyboard doesn't work well, so I'm using it in like folded backwards, and then they have a USB keyboard. But anyways, you go to details. We're going to go into hardware IDs. Oops. Sorry, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? Let's go to use the keyboard. And there we go, hardware IDs. And you'll see that we're going to right click the first one, and we're going to copy. Then we're going to open a web browser, okay? So in the web browser, you'll just search. So paste that into the web browser and search that. You can see this Lenovo support Intel integrated sensor solution driver. So most likely that's the one. Let's go ahead and tap that. Okay, you don't need to worry about which computer it is because we searched using the hardware ID. So now we got to find the driver here. So here you go, integrated sensor device, sorry, integrated Intel integrated sensor solution driver. We'll download that. Okay, why is it not focusing? Wake up. There we go. And now we'll just open the file. It's an exe file. Just say yes. Okay, make sure you're getting it actually from Lenovo. Then we'll click next. We'll accept and then click next. And then we'll install, click next, and install. Then we got this thing popping up, go to next. And hopefully this is the right driver. You can see now it's ready to use and all that stuff. We'll click finish, finish. And now let's check one last time the device or hardware. There you go. It now shows this blue thing. And now we only have the unknown device. So we're going to do the same thing to check for the unknown device. Hold or right click. Then we'll go to properties, details, again, hardware IDs. Then we'll again right click the first one. We'll copy that. And then we'll search that, paste, and search that into the browser. I know, sorry, it's all blurry and whatnot. Okay, now you have this Intel thing. We're going to also, again, go to the Lenovo one, although the Intel one would probably work okay. But we're going to go here, and now we have the Intel Bluetooth driver. We're going to download. Most likely this is only an issue because we installed Windows 11 on this laptop, and it didn't auto-find the driver, so we're installing the Windows 10 drivers, as you can see. Alright, we're going to open the file of this one. Obviously, if you don't have it that way on the browser, you can open your downloads folder and then just run it from there. So we'll say yes to continue. Okay, next, I accept, next, install, next, install, and then Intel Bluetooth driver for, okay, installed successfully. Okay, finish. We'll close this and let's see. And no, it's still here. So let's see what happens if we update driver now, browse computer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete everything here except for the C drive. You can see that, C:\\. And then we're going to include subfolders, and we'll say next. And hopefully it will be able to find the driver that we tried to install, assuming that it's the correct. Nope. Okay. So I guess we need to search again, and let's see if we can now find what it needs. So we're going to go back to the web browser. Oops, not the store. Go back to the web browser. We're going to paste this again into here. And I don't know, it's still saying wireless Bluetooth. So let's try the Intel version and see if that does anything. So now we're in this. Okay, you can see all this stuff. Where is the download? Does this not have a download option? Blah, 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 blah. I don't see anything here. Let's try if we push this. Okay, so yes, pressing that blue link worked, and now we have this download, so we're going to download that, and then accept. Download's going to begin, or, yep, download the file. Once the download's done, just run it, open the file, and say yes, and then yes again. Or did I run it twice? Anyways, we'll close the browser. We don't need the store. We'll close that. Yeah, I ran it twice. All right, next. We'll let it run the installer. Let's move this over so we can see what's happening. Next. Accept. Next. We're going to do complete install. You can do typical is fine. I'm just going to do complete install. And then we're going to install that. Okay. Let's hope that's the right one. As you can see, it's installing. I don't see any. Usually as drivers install, this will go up and down, but nothing happened. So that didn't do anything. Let's see what happens if we tell it to search for new plug and play. Nothing still. So somehow that didn't work. Let's see what happens if we go to properties, details. Sorry if I'm missing anything for you guys. Hardware IDs. Let's go to the second one. We'll copy that, and then we'll search that. Let's see if we find anything using that hardware ID. So it's still showing Intel Bluetooth. So I don't know. It doesn't want to accept it. Let's see if we try and run this. Oh yeah, what's going on? I think this is the same driver, right? We're going to download. No, we don't need to check compatibility. It says this might not be compatible with your system, but I just wanted to go anyways. Okay, download. It's the same file, so I don't know. I don't know why it's not getting that driver. Bluetooth device, blah, blah, blah. So for some reason, it's not taking the driver. This is very strange. Normally, once you get the hardware ID, let's try getting the first one again. And then we'll paste that. We'll search that again. Oreo. So that didn't work for some reason. Let's try the second one. Okay, let's try this second Intel one. I have a feeling it's going to be the same, right? If we download, accept, and it's the same file. So for some reason, it's not finding anything. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Okay, so we'll see the downloads again. What did we open? This and something. Okay, so let's try opening this again, the Bluetooth one. Yes. Does it let me extract it somewhere or accept? Next. Okay, let's extract only. We'll say next. You can see it's going to C drive, drivers. Okay, so now we're going to try and find that into here when we go to the driver. Let's update driver and then browse my computer. So we'll browse C drive, drivers, and then you have all this stuff here. So let's just go to the drivers folder, say OK, and let it see. See, it doesn't find anything. So I don't know what's going on with this driver. It seems like we're not able to find it. So sadly, I guess the Bluetooth just won't work. Yeah, the Bluetooth doesn't show up here. So I'm going to have to search around more for that, see if I can find a solution. If I can't, then they're just going to be without Bluetooth, sadly. Maybe they don't have a proper compatible driver, right? Yeah, I'll take a look. If I can't find one, then I'll be back and let you know. Alright, so let me show you what ended up working. I went to Google and then I searched that. Obviously, you don't have to go to Google. You can still use Bing for that. But I went to this HP support community as a last-ditch effort. Instead of trying the Intel drivers, I went to this forum. And then I downloaded the Intel Bluetooth driver from here. So just tap that. It'll download. I already did it, but let's just open it again so you can see. Say yes. All right. Next. Accept. Next. Next. You can see it installs it to that folder. We already did that, so it's probably just going to overwrite. And then it will go to installing this. And once it's done, you'll now see the Bluetooth. So that was a pain in the butt. I don't know why the Lenovo drivers and Intel drivers didn't work, but there we go. We got all the drivers on there, and we're good to go. I'm going to do my usual optimizing of the system, but that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helped you find the drivers you need for your Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 6-14 IKB or whatever it is, and I'll see you on the next one. Again, if this video helped you out, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their device as well. And if it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. Again, if you can't help out that way, it would help a lot if you could watch a few of my other videos and then like and comment on those as well, because that's what the algorithm likes to see. I also have another channel called It's Been Reviewed and More. Same profile picture but zoomed in. It would help a lot if you could subscribe to that channel. I need to get that one to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, and it's taking quite a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.